Now, from the streets of Lagos State comes the story of Abdul Basit Lawal, a prodigy whose creativity and ingenuity are turning heads. With his groundbreaking motorcycle prototype and other innovative designs, Abdul Basit is proving that with determination and hard work, anything is possible. In this special report, TVC News senior presenter Ibrahim Shita tells us about the 19-year-old who is defying the odds to reach his dreams.
In a world where many young people struggle to harness their God-given talents, a few stand out, making their country and the world proud. I went in search of one such prodigy, Abdul Basit Lawal, whose groundbreaking motorcycle prototype was created in the heart of Ajara along the Old Badagry Road in Lagos State.
This is a motorcycle. I can ride a motorcycle and I would like to ride this. But unfortunately, this is a prototype. It is not a real bike, but it has all of the parts intricately designed with all the features working perfectly.
Inspired by surroundings and driven by curiosity, Abdul Basit takes pleasure in craftsmanship. His prototype is an affirmation to his creativity and ingenuity.
When I was small, I liked playing with toys. Then the money I was supposed to use to eat, I used to buy toy. And then if I buy toy now, I will destroy it to check what is inside,
right?
How they do it and how it's like. So I used to go to, maybe it was me, to pick all this can. So I used to construct car. From there, I'll go to all this swamp to carry bamboo to create house.
Wow.
So from there I started developing myself, and then I used to draw.
Abdul Basit scours for waste materials including aluminium, radio antennas, rubber and batteries, intricately combining them into beautiful creations like motorcycles, bicycles and cars. It typically takes him 4 days to design a bicycle and 2 months for a motorcycle due to his busy schedule.
It's aluminium I use, all this steel aluminium. This is what I use for the tank. So what I use for all these back seats, all this kind of stuff, is bandy wire. And this radio antenna. Yes, antenna. This is what I use here, and then Bible spring for the shock absorber. This is what I use for the water guide. And then for this standing and starter, I use bandy wire for this. And then the spokes is bandy wire. The rim, the alloy rim, I use camots. So I'll use this fan bed. I'll place it on it to make it round because there's hole here, so it won't be balanced.
That's right.
So after that, I'll have to put tube to make it look like tire. Like here now, I put rotor here to make it
rotor.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Rotor. So that's what's moving it. So it's the rotor that is moving it. The rotor is here and this thing here, and this is the full lights and the back lights to make it more perfect.
His journey is not about just innovation. It is also about perseverance and adaptability. Transitioning into plumbing has significantly impacted his mindset, prompting one to wonder, why plumbing?
I'm learning it so I have to survive, like to assist myself. The way I'm going on, so I will have some change to me too.
These incredible designs didn't come out of the blue. Abdul Basit's younger sister, Kike, has always been his cheerleader, motivating him whenever he was on the verge of giving up.
I love anything like robots and like that. So since when we were little, I discovered that there is a future in him, in this thing that he's doing. Back then he did this, there is one bike that he did, but later on he's not more doing it, he has already given up on it. Whenever he comes to me, he will tell me about those things and I'll feel like, me too, like I feel your pain. How about you start doing this thing? Like there is future in you, this thing can help, it can take you to somewhere. I was like, Kike, I can't do it though. I'll do it. It will just be saying, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. Then I was like, it will be taking much time. How about you just do this thing?
Abdul Basit, the second of 4 children, has been an inspiration to his siblings, his boss with whom he works as a plumber, and his parents who look forward to a brighter future for their son.
I was a very good guy, very good son to me. I also love him much because he's a very obedient guy. And used to do this kind of thing from childhood, starting from toy. Used to take it at times, break it, and watch what inside it. So from there, I know that this guy is he's a very talented guy. I want help from me to advance on it, and then to establish an experience.
I see experience, we see share grab. ó nígbà tó wà kékeré ó máa ra àwọn tọ́ yẹn á bàjẹ́ ó máa rò bí pé bóyá ó ń bàjẹ́ ni idea dẹ̀ ló ń gbìn ọ̀gá sì jẹ́ ní tẹ́ ń pé ó ní brain kò sí nǹkan tí ò lè tún ṣe iná ni kẹ̀kẹ́ gan kò kọ́ kẹ̀kẹ́ ó máa ń tún kẹ̀kẹ́ ṣe so kò sí nǹkan tó ọjọ́ ọmọ tó good gan.
Basit is a brilliant guy. He's a guy that always think fast. When they brought it to me that I wanted to start learning plumbing job, we used to discuss at work as a brothers. So he used to tell me the stories. He told me he used to build this, build that. So when he told me he builds bike, build this, I wasn't surprised because it's something he's capable of doing. So he's a smart guy. So he's a fast thinker. I see Abdul Basit in a greater area in the next future because he has the skills already.
Yet, Abdul Basit's dream of becoming a robotics engineer seems elusive. He continually aspires to find help but doesn't know where it will come from.
If there's anybody that can help me to advance this, maybe to learn how to do it a bit more, or if it's this toys way too, like so as I just want to learn how to do something like this so to advance the country too. I
want them to help my brother, sponsor him. I really want to become a robotic engineering and help him with his studies. So I'll be very happy if they can do that for him.
Moved by his appeal, I took his prototypes and sought insight from a computer scientist who is also an AI expert at the United States Artificial Intelligence Institute. He provided insight into the potential implications of Abdul Basit's prototypes for automotive technology.
I love this. As rudimentary or crude as it looks, it's an evidence of Abdul Basit's ability to think design-wise. So what Basit have demonstrated so far, though very, very crude, is his ability to look at bigger systems and reproduce it prototypically. So what we have now is a prototype model of a motorbike, which he has successfully done. And I see this some wiring, if I'm not mistaken, and I see this thing has some controls. I see it's coming on. So for me, I feel he's a genius in the making, but he has a long way to go. Abdul Basit does not need to wait for the government. That's where private citizens and private organizations get involved in people like Abdul Basit, because we Subsidy Group, we would like to actually engage him because the group will look at a steep learning curve for him where we can take him through technical training on how to better create prototype models in a better clean miniature forms. We will engage him properly and try and send him for a training in China, for example, help him understand how probe systems, that could be a robotic system that have sensors, that has cameras, that has actuators and microcontrollers, can be used in hazardous situations, can be used by vigilantes supporting our security forces to fight and probe forest regions remotely. We can take him through that steep curve of learning, because what we believe in the group after discovering Basit, his talent is extraordinary.
Interestingly, Abdul Basit has reached an advanced stage in his next challenge, designing a Jeep prototype. He hopes his talents and innovations will attract attention from both local and international communities, paving the way for his dream of becoming a robotics engineer to come true. Ibrahim Sheeta, TVC News.